Rated Reaction is for mature audiences only. So if you can't stand the heat, stay away from the fire.
It's another beautiful day to be a raider, draped in the silver and black. I represent the shield, I represent the swords. It's that time of night again, Raider Nation, and you come back. Why? Because it's time. It's time to bring them.
What's up, Raider Nation? I am the Commish, coming to you live, as always, from Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. And where is that match, you ask? Well, let me give you some simple directions. It's just down the street, past the house with the boarded up windows. Make sure you stop on the corner and ask my man Joe. He's a gentleman and a scholar, as well as a man of commerce. You slip him what you should. He's going to point you in the right direction. You're going to take a left, and then a right. As you find yourself strolling down the street, you're going to pass a deep, dark alley to your immediate right. It's dark, it's creepy, and as you walk past it, a cool breeze hits you that chills you to your skeletal core. Is it the autumn wind? You goddamn right. Should you venture down that deep, dark alley? Well, of course you should, because what you'll find at the end is a special little place that we like to call Deep Behind the Enemy Line. And as it is every Wednesday on Raider Reaction, we drop back deep in the pocket and let it fly league-wide as we go top to bottom through the schedule with none the other than the one, the only, Raider Reaction resident sports guru, Prime, who should be popping in any second. There he is. What's up, Prime?
What's going on, Kamish? Boy, oh boy, man, it's been some crazy football lately. Yep.
This is for sure.
Wow. Thanks for the nice introduction there, Chris. Anyway, yeah, just been enjoying the pigskin being tossed around these days, I tell you what.
It's been an interesting 2 weeks. Well, you know, we missed a week. We missed last week. But
yeah,
we got our picks, basically, so we didn't get to go over our picks for Week 12. And then, obviously, Week 13 just took place. So we'll go back in time, Prime, to bring everybody up to speed with where we are currently.
I got a little space heater, man. All right, hold on. One little thing, one little excerpt, okay? I live in the Midwest. It's cold, right? So
I don't.
Prime Studios happens to be in my garage. Well, my garage right now is not heated, but in the future, by next winter, so help me, Pete, man, man, I'm gonna put some heat, like a real heater in this bad boy. Oh yeah, so it can be like all year round, and I'm not in a hoodie and a hat and a coat, and I got a space heater down here, just warming my toes. So yeah,
that's not hard.
Not to mention, I had some dental work done lately, folks, so I'm a little medicated at the moment, but it's all right. As soon as I get my purple, we'll be all right.
Dental work done. But all right, moving on. I digress. All right, Week 12, Prime, you had a good week again. You went 11-4. I went 9-6, so I lost ground on a couple games there on you. But in Week 13. I bounced back. I went 10-6 as you went 9-7. So currently, after 13 weeks of NFL football, you are sitting at 112-66.
Wow.
And I'm sitting at 97-81. So I am 15 games back of you with, basically 5 weeks left to play. Or what? We got 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 5 actual weeks to play. And we got Week 14 upon us, Prime. So
you bet.
We got I don't know. This could be a real clunker of a Thursday night game. When you're looking at Jacksonville at Tennessee, 4-8 at 6-6.
Tennessee is basically proven to be a tough out. In Jacksonville, they just won a game 6-0. So, I mean, like, their defense is obviously coming on now. Who knows what's going on with their offense? They benched their quarterback. They got a revolving door at running back. Second-year wideout. Anyway, yeah, Jacksonville, I don't know how they're getting any offense outside of that kicker. And that's how they won last week. And that's how I think they might end up winning this week.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Jacksonville, I'm not sold. I mean, their quarterback situation is a mess. I mean, we talked about it last season. Blake Bortles was not. I mean, they're a good team. They're a gigantic, powerful snake without a head. With Blake Bortles as the quarterback,
but they benched him.
6-6. The Titans really need this game. They're at home. I mean, they're fighting right there. They're chasing the Texans, who are 9-3, are running away with it. They've got to win this game to stay in the conversation in the AFC. And I'm picking Tennessee to take this one at home. I got a feeling Jacksonville's going to come out and stink it up on offense. And I'm taking Tennessee.
Well, last week the Jacksonville Jaguars played the Indianapolis Colts, and they held Andrew Luck to no points. Like, he was one of the hottest quarterbacks. I mean, he was sort of under under the bushes, but like, yeah, he was one of the hottest quarterbacks going right now, Andrew Luck, and now he gets held to six. He gets held to no points. Gets shut out last week in Indianapolis. That's a deal.
I know, but both of these and all three of those teams, honestly, Prime, except for the Colts who had a little hot streak there, all three of these teams have been very inconsistent. Both of these teams have been horribly inconsistent. I mean, one's 4-8, one's 6-6. So I agree they have had some good sprinklings of good games here and there, but I don't know, man. You can't count on any of these guys week to week. So I'm going with Tennessee. I'm going to take Tennessee in the Thursday night game.
Right on. I'm going Jaguars in the Thursday night game.
All right. We're at odds right out of the gate. Good, because I need to gain some ground somewhere. All right. Next one, we got a real juggernaut of a game, as you've got the 3-9 New York Jets, Jets.
Yeah.
Against the Bills, 4-8, the resurgent Buffalo Bills.
Hey, they're 4-8. They beat Minnesota. Yeah, I'll go Bills at home. I mean, you just got to go for the home team here. Both teams are not very talented. That's all I'm going to say.
They'll be slamming their women through tables. There'll be all kinds of crazy-ass shenanigans, and the Bills will win. The Jets are bad. The Bills actually have got a little bit of a spark going here as of late. They threw out Peterman, and, they got a new quarterback in there, and they got some little decent mojo going. And I agree. I think the Bills are going to take this one at home.
Yeah.
Mark Anthony's on with the Bills. Jukebox says Jets. So we're a little split on that. Make sure you guys are picking along with us in the comments as well. And thank you for joining us as always on Raider Reaction Goes to the Post, and anytime on Raider Reaction. We appreciate it. Always.
Heck yes.
Moving on, this is a real crossroads game here. You've got Carolina at 6-6, and Carolina has really kind of hit the skids here as of late. They've won 4 in a row. They were 1.2. You've got Cleveland, who's 4-7-1. Cleveland's that team. You just don't know what the hell the Browns are doing. They just lost a game, but I mean they're 4-7-1 compared to what they did last year. That's light.
Yeah. So. Oh, dude, Cleveland's they're a decent team. Look out, they could beat you
at home.
I just think the Panthers need this so bad because they've lost all those games, and it's not like they're not scoring points. It's their defense that's giving them up. So man, they're at home. I gotta go Panthers. As much as I want to go Cleveland, no, actually Cleveland's at home. Still, I don't care. Yeah, the Panthers still need it. The Panthers still need it.
Mark Anthony.
Cam is a joke and a crybaby. I'll give you that.
And a horrible fucking dresser. God damn.
Oh man.
Shit out of the closet.
Yeah, he dresses horrible, but then you watch NBA players, man. No one dresses more horrible than NBA players. Oh my gosh.
What the fuck's with the suits with the shorts and shit? That's just
yeah. Kevin Durant's terrible.
That's just retarded. Well, he's terrible on many levels.
Well, he's a winner, and he's the second best player in the league.
Anyway. He's a winner.
Well, he won in Golden State.
You won in Golden State. You went and joined a winner. If they didn't have a ring before his ass got there, then I would say something. But they had one, and then they gave him just another. So that means you weren't that goddamn important because they could get one without your ass.
Right. That's very, very true. JaVale McGee got some. I don't want to get into the basketball. JaVale McGee, though.
Get one without them, though. He couldn't get one without them.
Right.
They even had Rhett Westbrook, so how great is he? All right.
Yep. Westbrook can't dress either.
Conversation for another day. Maybe the end of this show. All right, so I'm taking Cleveland, Prime.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Browns. Baker Mayfield at home. It's cold. The Panthers are gonna. It's in Cleveland. It's fucking in Ohio. It's.
I just think Carolina's desperate right now.
They're desperate, but Cam Newton looked like shit. Had one of the worst games he'd had in a long time this
4
last season
interceptions.
against the Bucks, and the Bucks defense sucks. And no, I'm sorry, man.
But you know who is solid as a rock? Christian McCaffrey. Holy smokes. That man produces in a loss like you wouldn't believe.
Cold. Also,
Anyway.
in the cold. So you're on with Carolina?
Yeah, I'm going with Carolina.
All right, I'm taking the Browns, and a few of you were on there with me. A few of you
Yeah.
were on there. So let's take. Well, moving on here. Sorry, I lost my space. Atlanta. Talking about two teams that need a win. Jesus Christ, you got Atlanta, 4-8 at Green Bay, 4-7-1, who just shit canned their coach.
Hold on. There was some Green Bay fan who was watching our little podcast here, and he, or watching your podcast. I'm just happy to be here. Anyway, and he was giving me crap because I said McCarthy was on the hot seat. I said there was a strained relationship between Aaron Rodgers and McCarthy, and the dude was just like,
"Oh no, that can't happen. Oh no."
He was calling it fake news, and he said I don't know, I should stop talking or something like that because I'm just blowing hot air based on unfounded information and all this stuff. And I'm just like, nah, man, no, it's not unfounded at all. Like, I knew it. I thought Green Bay might actually hold on to him at least till the end of the year.
Prime had it right.
He shoots, he scores!
Yeah, but no, McCarthy's gone. So on that note, I'm going to go with the Packers.
Fuck you, Packer fan. You had it wrong. Yeah.
That's right.
Atlanta at Green Bay. I say Atlanta, man. Green Bay's got too much bad shit going on right now. I'm saying Atlanta. But, man, it's going to be cold as hell up there. And
I know.
Team. Fuck, I'm taking Green Bay. I just changed my own damn mind.
Yeah. It's going to be Green Bay. All of a sudden, that offense is going to, I don't know, they're going to do more bootlegs or something like that, more design quarterback runs now that Aaron Rodgers is healthy, and all of a sudden it's going to be a creative offense, and they're going to be like, oh, it's what we've been missing all along.
Yep. Easy. Aaron Rodgers is going to be motivated to come out and have a big game because he's going to be like, see, I wasn't the fucking problem.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers might go bananas on this guy on Atlanta. Man, Atlanta might just get hung up on for 42 points or something stupid.
Yeah, I'm interested where McCarthy's going to land up, man, because he's got a lot of years left in him as a head coach, and the guy doesn't suck. His record was amazing. He had a couple bad seasons, but fucking Rodgers was injured all year last year. I mean, you can't really hang that on him. This year,
right.
Away from him, but you're going to have that.
He won most years, and yeah, it's just that people believe that Aaron Rodgers is, in the conversation for the greatest quarterback of all time, and I don't necessarily. I mean, I guess he's in the conversation because he's good, but
paint Prime. That dude is not even remotely close to the greatest quarterback of all time. He's toting around one ring. Sorry.
Right. Exactly. So with that, people think that McCarthy should have done more. He should have won more, at least more than. Hell, you got a guy who could possibly be one of the best quarterbacks of all time, and you only got one Super Bowl. It's on McCarthy more than it is Aaron Rodgers.
I agree.
Anywho, so yeah, I think the Packers go bananas at home and beat up on Atlanta.
Yeah, man, Atlanta's been they've been shit this year.
I don't know what happened to Atlanta.
I don't either, man. I don't either. They're along the lines with us. So, moving along, this is a good game right here. This is a divisional game. You got the Indianapolis Colts who just come off a tough loss. They're 6-6. They've been chasing the Texans. The Texans are 9-3. They're on this crazy winning streak, and they're at home. And here come the Colts, licking their wounds. Andrew Luck's gonna be pissed off, and this could be a hell of a game, man. If you got these guys in fantasy, this could be a big game for a little bit of a shootout in Texas between Andrew Luck and the Texans.
Deshaun
Oh,
Watson.
Total fucking brain lock there.
Hey, Happens to the best of us, but nah, the Texans are one of the best teams in the NFL right now. Deshaun Watson is playing fantastic. Like, he's the best combination of a running quarterback and a pocket quarterback I've seen in a long time. That guy's good. I'm not saying he's world class, but I'm saying anyway. But yeah, Houston's going to win this game. The Colts, they're not that good in all actuality. I mean, they've got more drops this year amongst their wide receivers, maybe even more than Green Bay. And Green Bay's had a lot. They've had like Saint Germain or something like that, some rookie wide receiver out there. Anyway, so yeah, the Colts, they're not going to go to Texas right now. They're not going to Houston and winning.
No, I don't see it either. I'm taking the Texans. It looks like most people are taking the Texans across the board. I haven't seen anybody in the comments pick the Colts. Make sure you guys are throwing up your picks as well and watching along with us. Man, I can't. Go. I gotta go Houston. I gotta go Houston. Brett Favre is the new coach of the Packers?
No, people want Brett Favre as a new coach. I can see that. People would. Idiots, but yeah.
Yeah, dumbass Packer fans. Come on now.
The guy's been sitting there making Lee Jeans commercials for the last 10 years, 15 years, whatever, 20 years.
Cock shots to chicks that work for the Jets.
Heck yeah. Friggin' Brett Favre was sending dick pics before it was cool.
So that's just what Brett does in his free time. Teach their own. So we're both on with Houston at home over the Colts. Now this is a big game right here. You got two teams that are possibly looking at AFC playoff spots. Obviously, one is looking that way. You got the 10-2 Kansas City Chiefs who are hosting the 7-5 Baltimore Ravens, who seem to have made or sticking with the switch at quarterback. It looks like Flacco is going to grab the pine, and Lamar is going to run. Excuse the pun. He's going to run with the ball the rest of the season, and to see what this guy can do. So this is a very interesting game because they're behind him now. He's got a couple of games under his belt, Prime, and he's coming to Kansas City. This is a real test to see what this kid can do against a high-caliber team in the AFC here late in the season.
It's that time of year, Jason Hughes. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that kind of stuff. Go get those Christmas presents, man. Yeah. The Ravens, Lamar Jackson. The thing is, Lamar Jackson, no one's got footage. No one's got film. No one's got film. They don't know what to expect from Lamar Jackson right now. And he's not bad, I guess. He was a, Heisman Trophy winner? Hey, they don't often amount to anything in the NFL. But nonetheless, he's been doing pretty good. He's got him a couple of wins, but he can't carry the offense past the Chiefs. The Chiefs will outscore just about anybody.
And he's basically been winning these games more with his legs than he has been with his arm. And that's okay when you come right out of the gate. But, go ask RG3 how that shit works out in the long term. It doesn't work out. All right, you got to turn into a pocket passer. Russell Wilson came out like that, but Russell Wilson is a quality pocket passer as well, and that's why he's still successful being a somewhat running quarterback. If that guy doesn't develop into a pocket passer as well as a running quarterback, as soon as they got some tape on his ass, he's done. And I don't see them matching up against the Chiefs. I think you're going to see the Chiefs really step their A game up there at home. This is a playoff preview, possibly. This could be a playoff matchup, and I got Kansas City in this one, Prime.
Yeah, I got Kansas City in this one right now as well. And as I actually have some family down in Kansas City, and right now that city is electric. They are just feeling like they're on top of the world down in Kansas City with the Chiefs doing as well as they are. Whoo, boy. So, yeah, they're playing at home. The Chiefs are definitely going to win. Yeah.
I'll just put that out there. They're right. They're top three. Top two for sure. Them and the Donkeys.
Yeah.
But you know what, Prime? I can only relegate in the fact that I know, deep in my heart, deep down, that the Chiefs will fucking blow it in the playoffs. I 100% believe.
They'll blow it. But hey, what if oh yeah. What if Kareem Hunt becomes a Raider?
What if Kareem Hunt becomes a Raider? I would be very unhappy if Kareem Hunt became a Raider. It would be along the lines of unhappy as when I heard that Randy Moss was signed. Along that lines, I was disgusted by that signing. I would be even more disgusted by the Kareem Hunt signing.
Whoa! You can't compare the two. Randy Moss never pushed and kicked a 19-year-old girl in a hotel hallway.
It would be much worse than even that. And I was disgusted by Randy Moss. I would be even more disgusted by a Kareem Hunt signing. Much more. No, it's not comparable. But the only other signing I can think of was...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Randy Moss was a model citizen and a Hall of Fame wide receiver. Or he will be.
Well, sure.
I like him because his name's in rap songs. Anyway.
Is that right?
So, yeah, the Chiefs are going to win. With Spencer Ware at the running back position.
Hey.
Meanwhile,
purple drink out around your walrus. He'll be on it.
Yep. That's what happens. Put them on a boat. Patriots are playing in Miami.
They are. They are playing in Miami. Who are you? We're both taking Kansas City over Baltimore, right? We're both
yeah.
Another very interesting divisional matchup because you got 9-3 New England going on the road to 6-6 Miami. Miami needs this and needs this bad if they have any hope of playoffs or even staying in the division talk. They need it bad on this home game.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be enough, though. The Patriots are kind of humming right now. I guess Tom Brady had a bad week like 2 weeks ago, or not that good of a week, but still. Yeah, all right. The Patriots are going to go down there and win. I'm done. I don't want to talk about New England.
I don't either. They're getting in that mode, man, and, we've all fucking seen it, and we're all sick of seeing it. But they're getting in that mode, and yeah, it's that late season playoff form, and they're getting in it, and I can't be against them, especially against Miami. Miami's not
Miami.
No.
I mean, who they got? Kenny Stills.
Yeah, which would have got me some points. I left him on my bench in fantasy, man. He did okay,
Boom, Kenny Stills.
Yeah.
Right on.
12 points or something. He got a little something this weekend.
Yeah, I feel like he got a touchdown.
I think he did get a touchdown. He was on my bench. I lost. My fantasy football season's over. I've been eliminated.
Oh, I am not eliminated. The season has just begun.
And just to give our Raider Reaction resident sports guru a little more props, the Hardcore Challenge, which is the pinnacle of fantasy football competition, Prime is leading the entire league of 32 owners in scoring coming into the playoffs. So, congrats, Prime.
11-2 and like 2,200 points or something like that. Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah.
In it this season. So.
Yeah. So hopefully it translates into some championships. That's what I'm talking about. Not one, not two, not three.
Easy
I'm just playing.
We got a history of choking in the playoffs, so let's not get too excited.
I know. Let me get back to the purple.
So we're both on board with New England taking down Miami. Now this next game is interesting, Prime, because you've got the 10-2 New Orleans Saints. The Saints are coming off a real fucking clunker on against the Cowboys on Thursday night.
Got handled.
And you've got Tampa Bay, who's they had a nice win. Jameis looked really good this last week. Played a really mistake-free game, and they're at home. And they're one of only two teams this season that beat the Saints. They beat the Saints in the first week of the season. So it's an interesting game. Do you give the Bucs a chance?
Yeah, I'll give the Bucs a chance, but that one win was not with Jameis Winston at the quarterback. That was Mr. Harvard, Fitzpatrick.
It was Fitzmagic.
Yep, Fitzmagic was happening. So, and I think they had something like 500 yards week one.
Yeah,
but
there was
you
no
cannot
defense
really.
that game at all. Zero defense that game.
Yep. But the thing is you can't really get anything from week one at in the NFL. I mean, usually defenses are ahead of offenses and that sort of thing. The team is not yet gelled. That like they don't have their identity yet. You know, there's still a lot of question marks. Now by week 12, week 13, you know who you are. And I think the Saints are still one of the best teams in the NFC, and they're going to go down and beat the Buccaneers.
Damn, man. I can't go against you on this one. I need to gain some ground on you on these picks, but I can't.
Oh, we picked some different ones.
I can't. Because then I'll just get worse.
We got a few different ones early.
Yeah, we got two. Two so
Two?
far.
Oh, that's not enough. That's not enough. I got a big lead. You need to go out on a limb.
I can't pick Tampa Bay in this one. Jameis did have a really damn good game last week, but I just can't pick Tampa Bay in this one. I can't see it happening.
I don't think Jameis has ever done that 2 weeks in a row.
It's going to be fucking beautiful out, and Drew Brees is going to light up the fucking floor this afternoon.
Drew Brees, yeah. They like the sunshine.
They're going to tear up the fucking Succaneers, and it is not going to be good.
It's been a minute since Michael Thomas has gone off, and he's going to. By the way, he's on my team.
No.
Yeah.
Possibility.
He's had one of those 40-point days.
It's a definite possibility.
I think it will happen.
Another divisional rivalry in the NFC East is you got the 4-8 Giants, and the Giants have they've shown a little life, man. They were looking like one of the worst teams in the league. They're coming off a win.
Yeah.
Going on the road to Washington to play the Redskins. And the Redskins lost 3 in a row. They've also snapped 2 legs in that time period.
Yeah.
2 legs.
2 broken legs. And they got Mark Butt Fumble Sanchez starting.
They got Dirty Sanchez in there.
No, not Dirty Sanchez. Mark Sanchez. The Sanchez. Yeah.
The Sanchez.
He must have been sitting on his couch and he just got a call one day. No, the Redskins are going to lose. The Giants are going to win.
Kind of like the defensive lineman that the Raiders just picked up 2 days ago. He was working at fucking Home Depot, putting in like 10 hours.
Right? Man, but he could haul some lumber. That dude, he could more 2x4s on one shoulder than anyone else in that Home Depot.
Much. If you go out on the free agent market and you're looking for talent in week 13, you ain't gonna find shit.
Boy, and that's how you get Mark Sanchez. Wow, man.
Exactly. Well, they were planning on Colt McCoy being the man, and then McCoy goes.
Dude, hold on. I'm going to bring this up really quick. They went out and got Mark Sanchez. They could have had Colin Kaepernick.
They could have.
They could have. Oh, they also said no Kaepernick for a signing. Oh, dang. What's up, DC? They could have done that. They could have rolled with that. Him and his. Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
They went with the butt fumble.
But they went with butt fumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, Washington, you guys get the. Can I get a bark or something? Yeah, that's how I feel about the Redskins, man. They suck. Yeah. Damn racial slurs.
Yeah. I'm taking the Giants, man. I'm taking the Giants. I think they're gonna go in and beat them up, man. Eli good this last week. Odell Beckham looked good.
Good looking out there, Adam Schwem.
What's that?
Adam Schwem shared it from Ohio.
What's up? Thank you, Adam. Thank you for joining us, as always, my man. Thank you all for joining us, as always, each and every night here on Raider Reaction. Always appreciate it. Any time you spend with us. Thank you for your support.
All right. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, sexual chocolate. All right. Oh, then we go to the afternoon. I think we're both on the Giants on that one. Let's go to the afternoon.
We're in freaking synced up here this week. It's insane. The fuck was that? I don't even want to know. All right. All right, moving on. Cincinnati, 5-7, who's just falling the fuck apart, man. They looked like they were going to be a playoff team, and I had AJ Green and Andy Dalton. I put together this 1-2 punch in fantasy, and then Dalton goes down. Green
both
goes
on
down,
IR.
both on the fucking IR. It's and they got to go on the road and play the 9-3 Chargers. Man, they're going to get freight trained in
The
San
Chargers
Diego,
are actually a good
LA,
team.
or wherever the fuck they're
Man,
at. Soccer stadium, wherever the fuck they're at.
I can't believe they played Pittsburgh and won.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, they were a different team back then, man. Andy Dalton was really looking good at the beginning of the season. I mean, he was putting up – that's why I went out and grabbed his ass, because Derek Carr was sucking hind tit at the beginning of the season and killing my freaking fantasy team. So I went out and scooped up Dalton, who was killing it, and then all of a sudden – kind of a change of
Whoa! The Patriots are the best dynasty to ever play the game?
What?
I don't know, man. Oh gosh, the best dynasty to ever play the game.
God, who the hell let the door in? Open the door.
Oh man.
Crash in. Get out of here.
Yeah. I think the Chargers are gonna win this game. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to take the Jokers in this as well. At home, Cincinnati's falling apart. They're done.
Yeah.
Their season's over. It's unfortunate.
The Chargers don't even have a home, man. They just play in front of like 28 people.
Game over. Sorry, Cincinnati. That's it.
All right.
That's it for their season. They're done. They're looking.
Yeah.
God damn, we're both on the same board again here. Only two picks different this week. Good Lord.
I mean, there's only logic and reason going into this here.
I like it, Bobby. Yeah. Tuck you. Tuck this.
Yeah.
You got 6 Denver, the Donkeys, going on the road to play the 2-10 San Francisco 49ers. Man, I need the Niners to win this game badly so we can move into that, first number 1 overall pick. But
what? Oh man, the Chargers could win out, but the Broncos have actually played decent football lately, which is you give that quarterback some running game, and all of a sudden he does a little bit better, and that defense comes along. They're playing okay football there in Denver, but the 49ers aren't going to beat them. I'm going Broncos on this. You can go 49ers though.
No, I'm not. I can't go 49ers. I don't think they're going to win. I need them to win. I'd like them to win, but they're not going to win. I think Denver wins this one, and although they just lost Emmanuel Sanders in practice.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
To an Achilles.
Ooh, he's done for the year.
Yes, he is.
Man, and they just traded away Demaryius Thomas.
Yep. So, with the
they
team
better run the ball.
Now, and they weren't really out of the playoff picture yet. That's going to hurt them bad. But I think they get this win, and they move to 7-6 against the Niners. The Niners are a bad football team, just a bad football team. Now, next you've got Detroit 4-8 against the 3-9 Arizona Cardinals. This is a bad game.
Yeah, the Cardinals are hot garbage. How they beat Green Bay, I don't know. But they are terrible. And the Lions are pretty terrible too. So But I think the Lions are still better than the Cardinals. At least they got Stafford and somebody. I mean, who the Cardinals have?
Nobody
A
really. I mean,
rookie,
beat the
Josh
Packers.
Rosen.
They just beat the Packers.
Yeah, it's because there's strange mojo in Green Bay right now.
Yeah, I agree. Jeez. I'm taking Arizona in this one, Prime. Just because they're at home, I'm going to give them a little bit of a lean because they're at home and they just coming off a win. We'll see. We'll see if they can build some mojo. The Lions are on a 2-game losing streak. They're going on the road. We'll see.
Yeah, it's a big, nice stadium out in the middle of the desert. But, yeah, I think the Lions will go there and win. So,
All right. All right. There we got it. That's our third one. All right. We got 3 split now.
all right.
Next, we got Philly at Dallas. 6-6 Philadelphia at 7-5 Dallas. This is a huge goddamn game in the NFC. Big
Man,
game, right? Defending
you know how
Super
you feel about how you feel about Kansas City? I kind of
Yeah.
feel that way about Dallas. Not gonna kid you.
I hate Dallas too. Don't get me wrong. They're in the NFC, so you know my hatred's a little different for them because we don't play them that often. I just hate them in general.
Back when I used to root for an NFL team, yeah, that team was in the NFC, and the one star will win. Oh man, I'm going with the Eagles, Philadelphia.
Eagles.
Yeah, they just got Sproles back. Darren Sproles, Derek. Yeah,
I know who Darren Sproles is. He led me to a
Yeah.
Super Bowl fantasy football once upon a
Yeah.
time.
nice. Yep,
The
Philly.
great season I had with the Saints that one year.
Dude, have you ever had a cheesesteak?
Of course.
Have you had a Philly? I mean, like in Philadelphia. Have you been to Philadelphia?
I have not been to Philadelphia, but they have John Kruk's cheesesteaks down here. You can't get much more fucking Philly than John Kruk. I mean,
yeah, I suppose so. All right, check this out. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. Right, I was on a vacation.
they're down here, so there's a lot of Philadelphia type shit down.
Yeah, man, I get that. That's weird, but I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I was on a vacation and I was flying back, and I had a 4-hour layover in Philadelphia scheduled. Right. So I had this idea that in that 4 hours, I could first find my gate to figure out where I'm flying out of there and what time we board, and make it into the city to perhaps see the Liberty Bell and get a cheesesteak. Right?
In 4 hours?
Yeah.
The fuck were you thinking? I'm guessing that didn't work out.
Work out by the time I got on the plane to go to Philadelphia, right? That 4-hour layover turned into like a negative 5-minute layover. Like I ended up not just like going and getting a cheesesteak and checking out the Liberty Bell, to sprinting through the Philadelphia airport with my luggage. And I am old and a smoker. So like, man, woo-wee, that sprint was something. And on top of that, because I was a smoker, I wanted a cigarette. So for part of that sprint, I sprinted outside. I had the option of sprinting inside, but I sprinted outside so I could smoke and run at the same time. And I made my flight, but there was no cheesesteak. I'm going Eagles on this.
I'm going Dallas. I'm going Dallas. Wondered where you were going with that, but all right. Next, we got the 7-4-1 Pittsburgh Steelers at the 2-10 Oakland Raiders. Raiders are at home. Steelers have lost 2 straight. They're coming in without Connor. What do you think? Do the Raiders have a chance?
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. The Raiders do not have a chance. Sorry about that.
I beg to differ. My upset of the week is the Raiders over the Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger is 0-3 in Oakland. He does not have his running back this week. Connor is not playing. There's been a lot of turmoil in Pittsburgh. They've lost 2 straight. The Raiders are at home. They looked good last week against Kansas City. I think it's set up for
First of all, Ben Roethlisberger hasn't had his running back all year. That dude's holding out still.
Yeah, but Connor was putting up
Like a boss. Connor Schmonner, man, you can do that with a gang of running backs. Man, now, Roethlisberger, those road woes of his have been pretty much erased this year. He's going to go to Oakland, and it's going to be a nice sunshiny day, and that boy's going to ball out, him and Antonio Brown and Juju Smith-Schuster. Oh, yeah. Smith-Schuster. Yeah. Sounds like a Brady Bunch situation there, you know what I mean?
Juju Smith-Schuster's cousin actually watches the show.
Shut the front door. Shout out to Juju for having one of the best names in football. He's no Jim Bob Cooter,
watches the
but
show.
Juju Smith-Schuster is right up there.
I'm taking Oakland. This is my upset of the week right here, man. I think Oakland's going to take down Pittsburgh.
Dude.
Oakland's got good mojo. Pittsburgh's got some bad mojo. Missing running back. He hasn't had a lot of success in Oakland.
Pittsburgh just took a bad beat last week against the Chargers at home. They're mad. That defense is mad because they couldn't even stay on side 3 times in a row for a field goal to lose the game or to win the game or to tie it. They were trying to tie it. Oh, whatever. Man.
No?
Or no, they were trying to, yeah.
Oh, we're split on the last 3 now.
score.
It's getting interesting now. Now we got 5 we're split on, so now it's getting a little more interesting here. Now you got this game here, too. You've got the Sunday night game, the 11-1 Los Angeles Rams coming into Chicago. It's going to be fucking cold. It's going to be at night, under the lights, against the 8-4 Chicago Bears. Bears are coming off a loss. Man, the Rams have won 3 straight.
Trubisky's supposed to be back. He had a full practice today, I believe.
Who's that? Mac?
Trubisky had a full practice today, so.
Yeah, Trubisky's back. Mac's fully healthy. You're going to – this is an interesting game here. This is a possible NFC playoff preview as well.
Absolutely, and with that, though, and Todd Gurley I trust. If you ask me, Todd Gurley is the MVP. And the Rams are going to win. I'm picking the Rams.
I'm torn on this one because the Rams I'm going Chicago. I'm taking defense over offense, and I'm taking the fact it's going to be cold as hell, and it's not going to be a comfortable game. And that's gonna dig into the speed of the Rams, which is basically their biggest asset on offense. And
outside of the power of Todd Gurley.
Well, the Bears have this guy named Khalil Mack, who's going to be on the opposite side of the ball of Todd Gurley, and that guy has a way of willing some shit to happen too. So I'm picking defense in this one just because of where it's at and the time of year. I'm picking Chicago. The Rams they're not going to be a one-loss team. They're going to drop another one before the end. And I think this one might be it.
They might. I don't know if it's this one.
Yeah, we'll see. But I'm picking the Bears in this one. I think they'll take down the Rams.
Yeah, I'm going LA.
Going LA.
Well,
T-Court's on with the Bears. Tim's on with the Bears. Mark Anthony's on with the Rams. Bobby's got the Bears. So, it's kind of a mixed across the viewers as well. That brings us to our last game, Prime, which is also another good game and another possible could be an NFC playoff preview. You got 6-5 Minnesota at 7-5 Seattle. Everybody didn't think Seattle really looked like they were going to be strong. Their defense was falling apart, and man, they've turned it around and
they totally turned it around. You know, like the first 4 games of the season, they really looked out of place. But like I said, you cannot tell what a team really is like week one or anything like that. No, you've got to give it some time. And Seattle has figured out a way to get to their best at the right time. And so they're playing good football right now. And the Vikings, they're one of those desperate teams too. Boy, oh boy. With that being said, holy smokes. And I'm going to throw in Bobby Wagner, linebacker of the Seahawks, scored 42 fantasy points by himself because he had like 8 tackles, a sack, a fumble recovery, and a 98-yard reception return for a touchdown. But don't you know there, Terry? You know, I'm pretty close to up there in Minnesota right now. It's just a 4-hour skip, and right there I'm watching the Vikings. But, you know, no. Wow, that was too good. I'm gonna go with the Vikings though, over Seattle.
Taking Minnesota over Seattle. Man, we are
I am.
split across the board here on these last 5-1, Prime. I am taking the Seahawks. I think the bitch pigeons are looking like they're putting it together. They're at home. I have never been a firm believer in Kirk Cousins, and I think he shows true.
He's fantasy gold.
Yeah, he's something. You like that? So,
all right. I'm not gonna kid you. He kind of got me with the "you like that" speech. Like
Yeah.
you like that, you like that. I was like, yeah. You know,
right?
and
It was a moment for him. I gotta give.
remember what you remember. A couple of elections ago, there was a guy that ran for president. His name was Howard Dean, and he got all excited on the stage during the prelims and was just like, "We're gonna take it to Pennsylvania. We're gonna take it to New York. We're taking it to California." Yeah, and it totally ruined his campaign.
Yeah.
Right? Like everyone saw that. Yeah, and he got totally trashed in the news. Right? Well, he went, yeah. And I was like, I'm going to vote for that dude. Like, yeah, I like his fire, you know? And Kirk Cousins has that same fire. Everyone else is trashing him, but I'm like, nah, Kirk Cousins, I like what he brings to the table. You know, yeah. So Kirk Cousins is now the Howard Dean of the NFL. Thank you. You heard it here first.
All right, Jukebox threw it up there, Prime. Let's chew on this little topic for last topic to round out the show. Jukebox threw us up a softball there. The XFL had their big announcement today. They come out and dropped all of the cities, the 8 cities that are going to be hosting teams for the XFL. Tampa was one of them. I don't know if I'm not the least damn bit excited in the XFL at all. You've got another league that's popping up next year, which is a bunch of ex-players and shit. They've got a team over in Orlando that Spurrier's going to coach. And, I mean, like, nobody's going to watch this shit other than one day, the first week.
The old ball coach is coming out for the XFL?
No. He's in the other league. What is it, the AFF? Yeah.
Yo,
another league that starts next year.
The only minor league football that I care to pay any attention to is college. You know, after that, I'm good.
I could care the fuck less.
Oh, but you know what? Football is good, other than the NFL and college. Is that lady league that where you know those ladies and they got the shoulder pads, but like there's not a lot of other pads.
No, and basically their underwear, and that's about it. Yes.
Yeah, they got shoulder pads and underwear. That league. I'd
Legends Football League now. It's not
Yeah.
the Football League. Yeah.
I'd buy that for $1.
That's some quality, wholesome family entertainment there, ladies and gentlemen. That's something you can take the wife and kids to.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Hell no, it's guys' night out, dude. It's a bro night. What up, bro? We're going to the lingerie league. What up? Yeah. Hell yes. Dollar beer night at the lingerie league. We're going.
There was a lingerie team here for a minute. It was the Breeze. We had one for a minute. They didn't last. They went by wayside of the arena football team that was here as well. They both kind of died out at the same time.
Oh, dude, we got the Barnstormers here. It's like the worst name in any football team. We got the Barnstormers.
I thought
they won some stuff though.
Dead. Arena football is dead, isn't it? It's not even doesn't exist anymore. I thought the Barnstormers went with the league. Aren't they defunct now?
I think they're still playing. I'm not sure.
Sure? I don't think so.
I'm not 100% on that.
I think the league's dead.
Ooh. Well, that was fun.
I'm pretty sure.
Arena football. That was fun.
I've seen a few times arena football, and it's just too damn much scoring, man. It's like fucking basketball scores in football. It's ridiculous.
That's where we got Kurt Warner from. Kurt Warner was playing arena league football. And he went to the NFL and had the greatest show on turf.
He did. Went from sacking groceries to Super Bowl champion. Yeah.
For show. He did. Oh my gosh. Hey, Kamish, did you watch that fight the other night?
Oh,
the heavyweight bout between Fury and Oh,
hold on, Prime. Here's the other league. The Alliance of American Football. Now, this is all, you guys go click on it. It's called the Alliance of American Football. It's the AAF. They have 8 teams: the Atlanta Legends, the Birmingham Iron, the Orlando Apollos, the Memphis Express, the San Diego Fleet, the San Antonio Commanders, the Salt Lake Stallions, and the Arizona Hotshots. And their season starts 2/9 of 19. Get this. Season tickets are available for only as low as $75.
Season tickets? For $75? For the AAF? AAF?
The AAF.
Wow.
Next year you get the AAF, and then you get the XFL. So ain't that some wonderful shit? So.
All right.
Well, Prime, thank you for joining us as always. Be back with us.
Yeah. We got to get on and we got to talk some fights, man. There have been a few fights lately. We got to just talk about fighting sometime.
We'll do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Back sooner than you know it. And I will be right here holding it down. So make sure you tune in next time. Same Raider time. Same Raider channel. Thank you as always, each and every one of you that joined us. We appreciate it. Thank you for making your picks with us, rolling through all the games this week. I hope I'm right, because I need to gain some ground on Prime. But let's see how it shakes out. We got a big game for Raider Nation this week, and I'm picking the upset of the week. Raiders are taking down the Steelers. I believe it. The mojo's flowing. Bad mojo in Pittsburgh. Connor's not there. We'll see how it shakes out. Until next time, thanks for joining me as always. Our band of Pirates, new and old. We appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you go check out the post on the page about the Raider Reaction, Silver and Black, Paint the World Silver and Black contest. Get your name in the hat to win the big ass Raider box. There's going to be chances and different ways to get your name in the hat all through the month. You can get your name in the hat as many times as possible. A lot of people already have. Right now, the only way that you can get your name in the hat is by screenshotting, you liking and following us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Send it to the Facebook page. That will gain you a free entry right into the raffle to win the big ass, badass Raider box that we are going to fill with more Raider swag every Tuesday on the Raider Nation Report. To see what's already in the box, go check out the beginning of the Raider Nation Report. All the information was on there on last night's show. Check out the post on the page. Make sure you go like it all up, message the page, get your entry. We will respond back and confirm that your entry is secured. Follow the page. There's going to be lots of other ways to win as well, but that's your main way right now. Super easy. Go do it. Get your name in the hat. Get you a chance to win. I'm out. Peace. Love. Raider Nation.